So for me, rewarding a salesperson who's walking away from a bad deal is more valuable to reward someone who's bringing in a bad deal. You are leaving a bad deal to your competitor.
Hello, dear listeners. This is Agnes Kunkel, your host at Nego.coach, the video show that makes negotiation success easy. Our guest today is Engineer Davide Nocentini. But what are then the main challenges for the salesperson to walk away?
Look, Agnes, there are really several challenges, but I think that we can recognize and discuss mainly on two of them. One of them is really around incentives, right, for our salespeople. Those are actual material challenge. Of course, the more you sell, the more you are rewarded. That's a typical element. So walking away from a deal means I'm not going to get the reward or the money I was counting on. So that's something that will keep me at the table and close the deal no matter what. And that's not really helping, but that's a challenge. But there's also another challenge which is more subtle. It has nothing to do with business, it has to do with us as individuals. We feel, walking away from the deal is sometimes experienced from a salesperson as really as a defeat, a personal defeat. I failed, or I disappointed my manager, disappointed my customer. This kind of negative feeling may keep me in a situation which is only pure illusion, where I stay at the table, I close the deal, but I know that in my heart, I know it's not going to be a good deal. So that is a really, I would say those are really the two main challenges, Agnes.
And do you have idea and advice for our listeners how to overcome these challenges?
Well, we need absolutely to ask management for help here. Something which I did, in fact, act myself in my career was always to rewarding this kind of scenarios. So for me, rewarding a salesperson who's walking away from a bad deal is more valuable to reward someone who's bringing in a bad deal. So just by showing as an organization that we value that element is fundamental. So I think really management should step up and create that safe option for a salesperson to walk away. So, and that is also encouraging the person in not in playing with the other side, which was the personal side on failure and defeat. If your management is with you in the journey, you will be more confident, in fact, in bringing the best value for the organization. The other part has lots to do on the way we incentivize. So incentives today, it's very logic, but in my opinion, leave some space for improvement. Today, the incentives works, so a salesperson bring in just any deal. Doesn't matter. So just bring it in. Close the deal. And by doing that, we somehow isolate the sales team because they just don't, they're not linked to the profit of the company. And think about it. There is no company which in fact would want to have a bad deal. No company wants to have a bad deal. And if you go a level deeper, no company would in fact reward a salesperson for closing a bad deal. But this has lots to do with our incentive structures and the way we approach the matter. So I think that by operating these two elements, incentive and encouraging people, make them feel safe in walking away from bad deals, we may really do something to overcome this aspect.
And when now personally I would approach you and ask, what can I train my attitude to walking away, or are there techniques I can learn?
I think that there are a few, but I personally can recommend a technique which is a technique of visualization. It's very simple, really. It's just repeating in your mind the scene, just seeing the movie with you at the table, the negotiation going. How does it go? How is the debate? Be ready and get to a level where you are standing up from the table
Mhm.
and you walk away. And during this, you have to listen and do I feel good about it? Do I feel bad about it? And the point is that you have to feel confident about it,
Mhm.
not good or bad. You have to be
Mhm.
confident about it, that
Mhm.
you did everything you could to keep your integrity and your credibility with the customer to bring the best value. And you just were not meant for each other, as we used to say. And that can happen. So it's not a bad thing. It's just an area where you have to prove your credibility and that you stand by your words. So you will
Mm,
not give below this area. So as you walk away, you have also to think in your mind when you train that
mm.
you are leaving a bad deal to your competitor
Yeah,
because you
yeah,
want your competitor to have bad deals.